Hello everyone, Joe here from Jazz Inspires. Today is a special one. Over this past weekend, I found time to go to a local vinyl shop and I was able to pick up 3 utterly captivating jazz records. I'm talking Meola's Elegant Gypsy from 1977, Mahavishnu Orchestra's Birds of Fire from 1973, and Grover Washington Jr.'s The Best Is Yet to Come from 1982. In this video, I'll show you the records, share some background on each of the albums, and reveal some of my favorite tracks. So get comfortable because we're diving deep. First up is Elegant Gypsy by Meola, and I'll just give you a quick show of the record itself. This was Al's second album. It was released in 1977 via Columbia. It followed his debut Land of the Midnight Sun and showcased a dazzling mix of jazz rock fusion, lightning fast electric riffs, and delicate acoustic passages. The lineup was incredible. Al on electric and acoustic guitars, joined by Paco de Lucia on Mediterranean Sundance, Jan Hammer on keyboards, Anthony Jackson on bass, Steve Gadd and Lenny White sharing the drum duties, and Mingo Lewis on percussion. The album climbed to number 58 on the Billboard 200 and hit number 5 on the Jazz Albums chart, which was a big moment for fusion. As for my favorite tracks, the first one would be Flight Over Rio. This one kicks off with a Latin-infused groove written by percussionist Mingo Lewis. It's full of rhythmic drive, with Al's guitar soaring over layers of syncopation. The track feels adventurous, almost cinematic, with bursts of energy balanced by moments of delicate interplay. It's the kind of piece that sweeps you away, as if you're gliding above a vast landscape. The other track I really enjoy is Race with Devil on Spanish Highway. High octane from the very first note. This is Al at his most fiery, sprinting up and down the fretboard with razor-sharp precision. The groove is relentless, almost rock-like, but the harmonic language is pure fusion. There's this feeling of constant forward motion, like a chase scene, and the way the rhythm section locks in beneath him makes the intensity even more thrilling. Next is Birds of Fire, the Mahavishnu Orchestra's second album. Released in 1973, this was the final studio record from the short-lived original lineup, and it stands as a landmark in jazz fusion. All of the compositions are by John McLaughlin, with Billy Cobham on drums, Jan Hammer on keyboards, Jerry Goodman on violin, and Rick Laird on bass. The band played with such intensity that it often felt like controlled chaos, but with breathtaking precision. As for my favorite tracks, my first would have to be the title track, Birds of Fire. It's a fiery opening track with angular lines and a spiritual feel. The violin and guitar weave around each other in a way that's sharp yet mesmerizing, while Cobham's drumming is thunderous. It's a statement piece, powerful, otherworldly, and uncompromising. Another track I really enjoy is One Word, a real showcase of interplay. It begins gently, almost meditative, before unfolding into a rhythmic storm where every musician gets their moment. The build-up is masterful. The groove just grows and grows until you're swept up into a wall of sound. It's one of those tracks that shows what made Mahavishnu so unique. Intensity matched with virtuosity. And lastly, for the Birds of Fire album, I really enjoy the track Open Country Joy. In contrast, this track starts with a pastoral, almost folksy theme, bright and optimistic. Then out of nowhere, it erupts into full tilt fusion with blistering solos and heavy rhythms. The contrast is delightful, serenity giving way to sheer power, then back again. It's like taking a sudden detour on a country road in outer space. Now, the final album I'm going to show you today is The Best Is Yet to Come by Grover Washington Jr. This album was released in 1982 on Elektra. This one sits firmly in the smooth jazz and R&B territory that Grover helped to pioneer, and it has such a warm, soulful atmosphere. The title track featured Patti LaBelle and became a major R&B hit, even earning her a Grammy nomination. Alongside Grover's expressive sax, you've got Marcus Miller on bass, Harvey Mason on drums, Richard T on Rhodes, and even Bobby McFerrin providing vocals. It's an all-star cast. There are two tracks that I particularly enjoy, and the first is Brazilian Memories, a beautiful piece with lush harmonies and a gently swaying rhythm. It captures the breezy elegance of Brazilian jazz, sophisticated but relaxed. Grover's soprano sax just sings over the groove, evoking warmth, sunshine, and calm reflection. It's one of those tracks that immediately transports you. The other track is named I'll Be With You. Smooth, soulful, and deeply heartfelt. This track highlights Grover's ability to phrase on the saxophone almost like a singer would. There's so much warmth in his tone. The rhythm section provides a soft cushion, letting the melody flow effortlessly. It's tender, intimate, and timeless. Music for late evenings and good company. And there you have it. 3 stunning jazz albums, each with a distinct voice. The fiery virtuosity of Elegant Gypsy, the cosmic fusion of Birds of Fire, and the smooth soul of The Best Is Yet to Come. Thank you for hanging out with me today and checking out these 3 amazing records that I was able to find at a local vinyl store. Let me know in the comments which of these albums are you familiar with, and are there any vinyl gems that you think I need to try and get my hands on to feature in a future video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Jazz Inspires YouTube channel for more jazz vinyl deep dives. If you want to continue hanging out with me, I'll pop a video in the corner now for you to watch. Other than that, keep the needle warm and the jazz alive.